You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee. Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We're asking, does money erase racism? That is the question. That comes out of Charlamagne's Donkey of the Day.
I mean, yeah, money doesn't erase any kind of prejudice or discrimination you may face.
People don't see money; they see the color of your skin.
They
Sometimes people don't even know.
Or they see or they see your sexuality, or they see your gender. I mean, racism and classism are two different things, and we could have a conversation about either. But being rich doesn't protect you from random acts of prejudice anywhere in the world. And it's funny that the guy was using Oprah as an example, because as I played during Donkey of the Day, Oprah herself spoke to Larry King once about how she is confronted with racism and how she even cited specific examples that she experienced in Chicago and New York.
But you know what makes it worse? And this might sound a little strange, but actually after getting money and making more money, it seems like racism got worse. Because you try to buy high-end things, whether it's a high-end car or a high-end bag, or try to live in a high-end neighborhood, and the racism gets worse.
Yeah, because they feel like you're not supposed to have these things.
Or you're supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Wiz Khalifa, remember when he went to Barney's and he spent all that money and they were racially profiling him and following him around the store and all of that? He talked about that too.
It happens a lot.
And you can go to those rural areas in the South. I'm from Moncks Corner, South Carolina. You can go to those rural areas in the South. I don't care who you are as a black person. I don't care what your status is as a black person. They still gonna look at you like you lesser than.
Absolutely. Let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is D, man. From Dawson.
D.
What's up, man?
843, what's happening? I was just talking about the home.
Now, you agree with Jason Whitlock, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, D. You about to make us look bad, but go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. Now, why?
Man, racism is a system, you know what I mean? It's a systematic, like a mass incarceration of black men between, 18 and 20. That's racism. Somebody vandalizing your house, we don't even know that was a black person. It could have been a white person. It could have been anybody who wrote on his house. We don't know who did that.
Let me ask you a question, D. If I write the N-word on a black person's house, what is that?
That's vandalism.
Oh, so it's not racism because I use the N-word? All right, so what if I go to your mama house? What if I go to your mama house and I put a stupid hoe bitch live here? Am I calling your mama a stupid hoe bitch?
That's vandalism. You call it racism or beat Jackie Robinson not being able to play in the MLB. That's racism. You deny. That's what the man said. He said.
So you're agreeing with him because you're saying
denying somebody an opportunity. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Denying somebody an opportunity. You know what I mean? So because Oprah couldn't go to that store, she denied that.
So you're saying being denied access to certain things. Mm-hmm.
Somebody busting your window. That's vandalism. That happened every day to everybody, white people and black people.
Yeah,
but the fact you're the best player in the NBA, hands down, and they still look at you as a nigga is racism, bro.
Yeah, and they used to bust windows in the 60s, too, when they was throwing Molotov cocktail bombs through Malcolm X's windows, and that was definitely an act of racism.
So what about putting a burning cross in somebody's front yard?
That ain't burning a cross. That's you're just trying to put a little fire on the lawn. That's not racism, Angela Yee.
And what about hanging a noose inside
That's not
somebody's front yard?
racism, Angela Yee. You just felt like a rope should be on this person's tree.
800-585-1051. We're asking, does money erase racism? Now, this comes out of Charlamagne's Donkey of the Day. Jason Whitlock was the recipient.
And play the clips from Jason Whitlock. Do we got time?
Yeah, we can play a clip.
It wasn't that big of a deal. If someone denies you an opportunity, you can't go to school here, you can't have this, you can't have that. That is the impact of racism. Okay, LeBron was inconvenienced, and racism affects the poor, the very wealthy. And for him to sit here and say, no matter where you are, it's tough being black. It ain't tough being LeBron James. It ain't tough being Oprah Winfrey. The wealthy have regardless of color, have a far better chance of overcoming whatever unfairness happens to them than people that are not wealthy.
So 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this?
Hey, it's Tia.
Hey, Mama. We're asking, does money erase racism?
Money absolutely does not erase racism, but what it does is it allows the opportunity for phoniness to be displayed at a more rapid rate. It allows the white supremacy to come out and say, oh, if you're worth something, then we want to promote you.
What?
I'm confused.
But ultimately,
Okay, thank you, Mama.
Okay, what it does, so if you giving money and you're saying it erased racism, it doesn't erase racism at all. But what it does is it allows them to be more phony when they see that you are worth some type of value to them.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
They make a facade to make it seem as though, if you low on money, then, okay, we don't like you. But if you got some value, then, Tom, Dick, Harry, let's jump on it. Just like they pay somebody to assassinate Martin Luther King, they pay one of our people, a dummy, to give in for money to do it. Okay. And they like to maximize on that. That's all.
Okay.
Got you.
Thank you, Mama. Hello, who's this?
This is Kyron Jones out of Dayton, Ohio.
What's up, bro? We're asking, does money erase racism?
Money does not erase racism. Social class has everything to do with racism, not financial class. I feel like Jason Whitlock, is that his name?
Yes.
Yes. Or you could just call him the fat man in a fedora.
Right. Jason Cracker-ass Whitlock, just with him being a brother and thinking like that, you know what I'm saying, you can't respect him. Because we done went through so many years of segregation, slavery, civil rights, and for him to sit there and say that just because LeBron James has money that it erases racism is completely, utterly disrespectful to the Moorish community. I'm a Mo, so I stand high on understanding, my nationality, and for him to say that, I know he doesn't know where he's actually from. He's probably from some, Silver Spoon.
He's from Indianapolis.
Town. Yeah, from Indianapolis, you feel me? They got some nice suburbs out there. You know what I'm saying? He can't be no brother for real, man. And somebody need to really spit the knowledge of the Moorish science to him. And if y'all don't know nothing about that, I would appreciate if y'all look it up. The Moorish science, Farrakhan spits it. The Honorable Drew Ali, man.
Okay.
You need to really get up on that because that's just basically telling you where you're from, and it's going to make a difference in many years from now. And that's from Kyron Jones.
Thank you, bro. All right, well, what's the moral of the story, guys?
I just want to remind everybody, man, that being black in America can be tough, but it's also a blessing. Your black skin is power. It's not a burden. It's not a liability. It's power, and that's why racist people want to oppress us and make us feel marginalized. They want us to feel lesser than because they don't want us to know the power we possess, but don't let them fool you. We are great.
The Breakfast Club.